Hi everyone, I want to share with you a prophecy straight from the book of Daniel. It talks about the danger of cybernetics and the worship of technology, where this is taking humanity towards destruction. Let us look at this verse from Daniel chapter 2. It says, "And whereas you saw iron mixed with mighty clay, they shall mix themselves with the seed of man, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in their days of these kings, the Elohim of heavens shall set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." This is a prophecy for the future at the coming of Messiah, where there will be a cybernetic world where the iron is going to be mixing with clay. Right before the coming of Messiah, there will be this super technocrat civilization that will be destroyed because it's an abomination to the Almighty. Clay is a symbol to humans. Humans were made out of clay, out of the mud of the ground. While iron is the main component of machines, machines are made of metal. The main metal in this world is iron. Please watch carefully this video.
You're on vacation in a small village in France, but don't speak a word of French. Imagine if you could download a program into your brain and converse with locals. And what if you could later remember that trip in perfect detail?
In the future, you won't be able to save and replay memories. This is obviously sounding increasingly like a Black Mirror episode.
Elon Musk says you will even be able to store your memories as a backup and then download them into a robot body. It sounds like science fiction, but Neuralink believes it could make that happen one day with this chip. It's a brain-machine interface, or BMI, a device that connects your brain to a computer. But before chasing these superhuman goals, Neuralink is focused on one thing: ending human suffering. All of our senses, sight, hearing, touch, smell, taste, are electrical signals sent by neurons to our brain. But sometimes the signals are not wired correctly. Neuralink wants to rewire the circuit so that the paralyzed walk, the blind see, the deaf hear, as well as treat other neurological disorders such as depression, insomnia, Alzheimer's. The battery lasts a full day and can be charged inductively as you sleep, possibly by wearing a nightcap, according to Musk, although it may not look exactly like this one. The prototype is different than 2019's. That one required an external earpiece, whereas the latest version involves just the chip sitting in the skull.
It's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
The wires, or threads, are 10 times thinner than human hair and represent electrodes. The electrodes figure out what's happening in the brain by reading the signals sent by the neurons and then stimulating as many neurons as possible. This technology is not new, but what makes Neuralink drastically different from other neural interfaces is that it will insert significantly more electrodes to stimulate neurons on a scale never seen before. As a comparison, Utah Array is considered one of the best BMIs out there right now and has been used to study conditions like epilepsy. It has around 100 electrode channels.
So this is very interesting. They will advertise it as something good. This is a special microchip that can completely scan your brain and steal all the secret information of your brain and insert that information into a super database that will be part of the B system, and then will implant satanic um, content into your brain from this matrix. So this is transhumanism. It's a complete abomination, and that's why we are like in the days of Noah, and that's why all those that take the mark of the beast will be burning, and all that civilization will disappear, and few will make it. So just be ready and have some kind of hidden place in the wilderness, because this is coming so fast. Pray and be wise. We are definitely in the end of days. Thank you. Shalom to all.